As we embark on our spiritual journey, we often expect to find happiness, inner peace, and a sense of fulfillment. However, along the way, we may encounter challenges and obstacles that can make us question our faith and purpose. Today, we will be exploring some of the common reasons why spiritual people may suffer and how we can overcome them. It is important to understand that suffering is a natural part of the human experience. No matter how advanced or spiritual we may be, we are still human beings living in a world filled with challenges, hardship, and pain. However, as spiritual people, we have the power to transform our suffering into growth and strength. Often, spiritual people have a higher level of awareness and understanding of their emotions and thoughts. This can amplify their experience of suffering as they are fully present with it. They may feel more deeply and intensely, which can be overwhelming. However, suffering can also be seen as a way for us to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our connection to the divine. By going through a tough times, we are forced to confront our inner struggles and weaknesses, leading us to seek solace and guidance from a higher power. This can bring us closer to our true self and our spirituality. Suffering is a test for our spiritual growth. It helps us build resilience, compassion, and understanding. It is through our struggles and pain that we learn important lessons and evolve as individuals. Spiritual people have a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Instead of seeing suffering as a punishment, spiritual people see it as a catalyst for growth and transformation. When one person suffers, we all suffer on some level. This understanding drives them to become more compassionate towards others who are suffering. They see their own pain as an opportunity to connect and emphasize with others and offer support. 5 common reasons why spiritual people suffer. Spiritual growth. One of the main principles of spirituality is growth and evolution. This process can be painful as it often involves facing our fears and breaking old patterns and beliefs. Spiritual people may experience suffering as they navigate through these challenges. Increased sensitivity. With spiritual growth comes increased sensitivity to energy, emotions, and world around us. This can make it challenging and overwhelming for spiritual individuals to handle. The weight of this burden of being sensitive to the many negativity or harsh environment leads to feelings of suffering. Compassion for others. Many spiritual people have a deep sense of compassion for others and strive to help alleviate their sufferings. However, witnessing the struggles of others can also cause them to feel their pain, leading to a sense of suffering. Loneliness. Walking a spiritual path can sometimes be isolating, especially if those around us do not share our beliefs and experiences. This loneliness can be a source of suffering for spiritual individuals. Letting go. A core aspect of spirituality is learning to let go of attachments and expectations. This can be a challenging process as we often hold on to things that bring us comfort or security. The art of letting go can cause feelings of suffering as we navigate through the uncertainty that comes with it. How to avoid suffering. The first step in avoiding suffering as a spiritual person is to understand the cause of suffering. Suffering arises from our attachment and identification with the external world, such as material possession, relationship, and even our own ego. As spiritual beings, we must learn to detach ourselves from these external factors and focus on our true nature, the inner self. This brings us to our next point, mindfulness. Being mindful means being aware of the present moment, accepting it without judgment, and detaching ourselves from our own thoughts and emotions. When we practice mindfulness, we let go of our attachment to external things and focus on our inner peace. This allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, thereby reducing suffering. Another essential aspect of avoiding suffering as a spiritual person is to practice gratitude. Often, we get caught up in our own desire and forget to appreciate what we already have. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, bringing a sense of contentment and peace. By acknowledging the blessings in our lives, we can find joy and happiness even in the midst of challenging situations. It is also crucial for spiritual individuals to cultivate compassion and empathy. By understanding that everyone is on their own journey and facing their own struggles, we can develop compassion towards ourselves and others. This can help us let go of judgment and expectations, which often lead to suffering. Lastly, as spiritual beings, we must remember that suffering serves as a purpose. It can be a catalyst for growth and self discovery. By embracing our suffering and learning from it, we can emerge stronger and wiser. It is through our struggles that we can deepen our spiritual connection and find meaning in our lives. In conclusion, being a spiritual person does not mean a life free from suffering. In fact, it can often mean the opposite. However, it is important to remember that suffering can also lead to growth, transformation, or ultimately a deeper connection with the divine. So, if you are a spiritual person who is going through a difficult time, know that you are not alone and that this too shall pass. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has shed some light on the topic of suffering among spiritual individuals. Please leave your comments and your experience. Thank you.